My past is pretty colorful. I dropped out of high school in the 10th grade, and when I was young, most of my young life was in and out of detention facilities. I had a heart attack from smoking cocaine at 17 years old. I look back, and it was that world that I believed helped to shape and create the John Millott that I am today.
My past is the exact opposite of John's because I feared my mother. I grew up the child of parents who were in the middle of civil rights. So everything for my parents was to do the best you can do all the time, and you don't make these mistakes because you have a responsibility to the people who were fighting for you. I actually did everything I was supposed to do. Got great grades in high school. I went to college. I graduated from college. I served in the military and Air Force. Found myself after that in corporate America. Actually found myself working in factories on third shift.
Started my working career off as a janitor. I worked for General Electric. That was the beginning of me realizing that I didn't like corporate America.
And I actually followed in my father's footsteps because he was in manufacturing for many years, for 30 years. Was doing everything right, but not getting the results. So I go to school, I get good grades, I get the college degree, I get the so-called good job, and I'm not happy with my existence. And in 1997, I remember it was Thanksgiving, we were all talking, and he asked me how my job was going, and I said, well, you know, it's what we do. It's just what we do. And he said, you know, I think there's a better way to make a six-figure income.
So I went through this challenging time as a young person, and I discovered entrepreneurship kind of by accident. Was in a drug rehabilitation facility, and a counselor there gave me a book called How to Win Friends and Influence People.
So I worked 60 hours a week, 6 days a week on third shift. And that's what I was doing when I found this great profession.
Entrepreneurship became a very logical thing for me. You know, I played around with, you know, some things. I owned a real estate investment company. We owned a company that produced the local mixed martial arts cage fights, restaurant. It was a long battle, a lot of challenges. It really was a blessing now looking back. Finally, I signed up in network marketing. Now I have to go to a convention. I got to do all this stuff. But eventually I gave in. I went to a convention and I really saw it. I said, okay, here's my shot.
I was so tired of working third shift. And I really think he sat there and listened to me go on and on about how they told me I was going to be on days by now. I'm still working third shift. They don't listen. I could help them do this. And he sat there and he nodded and he nodded. And he said, I used to be like that. Yep, it used to be the same way for me. And he said I used to so many times that finally I said, well, what do you do now?
This really, truly was an equal opportunity. You know, didn't care my education, didn't care background, none of that mattered here. I started to see that even someone like me, who wasn't born in the house with the Rolls Royce in the garage, who didn't, you know, have the pedigree, you know, that I thought was necessary. I thought that you had to have certain things to be successful. You know, you either had them or you didn't have them.
I did not understand at all what it was, but there was this tug on me. My mom said, you're crazy, and my sister said, why? My mom said, you have a good job with good benefits. Why do you need anything else? I think I was just not smart enough to know that I shouldn't have been able to do it. You know, sometimes what you don't know works to your advantage. He just told me this is what you need to do, and that's just what I did. And I reached the top of the company in 5 months, and 3 years later had a six-figure income.
You know, we're a couple that is building a big business. We're very focused on our business.
We're really just regular family that's really working to do big things, so a lot of other people can raise their families and live their lives the way they want to. For me, it's just been a great ride. I have had my pitfalls, a lot of mistakes, leadership, dealing with people, learning about myself, but as far as that I had nothing for a long time doing this thing, I'm very, very fortunate.
You know, now 20 years later, to see to be reaping the benefits, the fruits from that labor, and I didn't realize that when I was going through that I would end up on this end. But it's amazing. We have so many people right now that are earning in excess of 6 figures. We've got 7-figure income earners within the organization. So I think more than anything, what's happening now is that this paying it forward type thing, so many people around us are winning. And you sleep good at night.
I am Tiffany Malott. I am a wife. I am a mother. I am a speaker. I am an author. I am a leader. I am a strong woman, and I am a network marketing professional.
I am John Malott. I am a father. I am a husband. I am grateful. I am an entrepreneur, and I am a network marketing professional.
We both grew up in Cambridge, Minnesota, small town. We grew up together. We were in the same 3rd grade class.
I was the oldest of 7. I still am the oldest of 7. Went through high school, signed to play football in college, didn't really know what I wanted to do, and I thought, the best way I know that I could help people is to become a doctor.
People would just go to college after school and then try to get a great job, and that's something that I really didn't want to do. I ended up working for a plastic surgeon here in Minnesota, and what I found, I could do everything for this doctor. I could scrub into surgery, I could take out sutures, I could answer the phone, I could go pick up his lunch, but I couldn't make any more money.
I had a huge dream of playing professional football, and it wasn't working out. Things weren't looking very good. I didn't want to go to school anymore. I was burnt out. This can't be the only way to do this.
I was 22, get up at 5 a.m., get home at 9 p.m., and I started to really feel depressed. And I thought to myself, is this it? Is this life? Do most people just wait for the weekends to relax and really live and be authentic? I knew that there had to be something more that I could do to tap into my potential.
It was the first month of student loan repayment, and I know a lot of people have kind of felt that shock or that pain. It's a surprise. Oh, hey, surprise, remember me? That school wasn't free. I had $5 in my bank account. I had to wait 3 more days till my next paycheck. And that was a huge shock for me. That was kind of that defining moment where I was like, what's gonna happen next?
It was at a Sunday workout session with a group of women. In walks in this vibrant woman, and I asked her, I introduced myself, and I said, awesome to see you here. And I kind of wanted to know, what are you doing here? And she told me that she was taking this incredible product and she was going to use it to release weight and to transform her life and to compete with us on stage. And, at that point I was a skeptic. I still remember it. I was in this tiny little dark massage room, flipping through Facebook in between seeing patients. And it just hit me that I needed to contact her and just see what's up with this. And she explained to me how it works, and I dove right in.
I grew up in network marketing. That wasn't my hang-up. It was, is this gonna be, the right fit for me? Is this gonna be where my passion lies? And it was.
I saw this as an incredible opportunity to help other families transform their lives and take away that financial pain that holds people back.
This can be a way for us to really design our life. This is a much better way. It's been absolutely amazing, and now the amount of people we've been able to affect in this short amount of time, I don't know any other profession where that would be possible.
It was when I was 23 that I earned a 6-figure income with network marketing. It was pretty amazing to just right then and there realize that I was the CEO of my own company.
This is something we learned along the process too, but was treating it like a business, because it is a business, and if you treat it like a business, it's going to pay you like a business.
We're just really blessed now to earn a residual $1 million income, but the $1 million is all because of all the lives we've enhanced. We're helping, grandparents create residual income and create retirement that they were once promised and don't have.
Network marketing is so different where it allows you to be your best you, and it allows you to affect people on a whole nother level without worrying about all the other BS that comes along with a traditional business.
Money is great. We're able to give more to the church, give more to people when they're sick, and not even think about writing checks.
When we're in work mode, and we're putting in the work that is gonna leave a lasting legacy.
If you can live a year of completely grinding it out, you can live a life like nobody else ever could.
We share our story not to impress anybody, but to know that this is real and that anybody can do it. We're able to help so many people, and for us being at a young age, it gives hope to the younger generation.
Young people don't want to work for someone else. They don't want to put a tie on. They don't want to be sitting there uncomfortable all day, not having a voice. We show them a way in a vehicle where they can tap into their full potential and be themselves and have the most fun.
I am Hayden Vavra, and I am a freedom life enthusiast. I'm an entrepreneur. I am a loving husband. I am a best friend, and I am a network marketing professional.
I am Emily Vavra. I am a life changer. I am an inspiration. I am a believer. I'm a loving wife. I'm a friend. I am free, and I am a network marketing professional.
I was a store manager. I worked retail most of my life, and that, being a mom, retail didn't really work out too well for me, working nights and weekends. The most I made ever, and this was as a store manager, was $12 an hour, and I had to work every weekend, every night. It just didn't fit with my lifestyle of the lifestyle I wanted of with my kids and my family. So we actually, I became a stay-at-home mom, and my husband just worked, and he was working a lot. He's actually never not had a job since we got married at 17 years old. So he worked a lot. We were looking for something to kind of help, kind of make it so he didn't have to work as much. I was at like an expo. I seen a company there, and I'm like, what? You can work from your house? I'm good at sales. I can do this. And I did it. I did okay. Not enough to let my husband not have to work as much. We were still struggling. We were still working just as hard. I failed a lot in this profession, and I knew that, okay, I just don't have the right mindset. I just don't have the, you have to grow yourself before your checks are gonna grow. And I wasn't there yet. We lost our house, we lost our car, we lost everything, and we actually had to borrow $3,000 from a family member to move into a mobile home, which is nothing wrong with mobile homes, but seriously, this one should have been condemned. I mean, there was mold in the walls, holes in the floor. It was nowhere I wanted, my kids to be.
I mean, it was hard to wake up there every morning. We were feeling sick, the kids were feeling sick. It was just not a very good spot for us to be. And then, you're waking up and the environment around you is just, it's depressing.
I never imagined sinking that low, but things happen, life happens, and it happened. Everything fell apart. And that's when my current company kind of fell in my lap. I saw the products, and I bought some just as a customer. And I loved it.
We're driving in the truck down to the store, and she's got all these colors on her hand, just like, wow, just, would you look at these? Would you look at these? And I said, you just need to sign up already. She's, are you sure? Are you sure? I said, absolutely. You can't stop talking about this stuff. It's meant to be. And
I posted it on Facebook just as a customer, and my inbox blew up. We actually did $40,000 in sales our very first month. I hit the second to the top rank of the company my first month.
It was something like we had never seen in any business that we've tried to work at all. It just totally took off, just everything clicked.
I remember my 7-year-old, there was the top position in the company. Nobody hit it yet. And every day he would say, did you hit it yet? Did you hit it yet? And finally, 3 months after I joined, I hit that top rank, and he was so happy. He was just crying. He's like, you hit it! And that's when we were able to move out of our house. I got a $10,000 check for hitting that top position, and that was the down payment for our current home. We don't have to struggle financially. He doesn't have the stress of, making his checks last through the end of the month, because that never happened. I'm able to be closer with my kids. I mean, it's changed our life 100%. Sometimes I need to pinch myself. I still can't believe it.
She's definitely pulled through on that one, been able to retire me with her profession, and it's been like no other. Now I'm able to come home, hang out with kids. If we want to go up north for a Tuesday afternoon, that's fine. We can do that. I
just got back from Greece. We went to Athens and Santorini. It was super fun. I'm going to Philadelphia next weekend, and we travel all over.
It's something different that we've never experienced. Like we would just go on little trips out of town, and it'd be go out of town for a couple days, and we had to hurry up and get back so I could get to work. Now it's like, if we like the place, we can stay an extra couple days if we want, which is a tremendous feeling.
If you told me a year ago I would be going from Santorini and then 2 weeks later going to Bermuda, I'd be like, you're crazy. What the heck are you talking about? I've never even been out of the United States. So it's been awesome. One thing that I always tell people, I could afford $1 million house, but that's not what network marketing is to me. I like the house that I have. It's just an average house, but I'm here with my kids. I get to homeschool. My husband doesn't have to work anymore. We can just do whatever we want, whenever we want. I am Amber Voigt. I'm a wife, I'm a friend, I'm a sister, I'm a mom, and I'm a network marketing professional.
From the time that Summer and I first got married, we had a discussion about where we wanted to go in life. You wouldn't wake up in the morning and grab your car keys and get in your car and just start driving without knowing where you're headed, but that's how most people live their lives. And so we talked about where we wanted to go and what was important to us, and the most important thing was our time. We wanted to be able to do the things that we wanted to do rather than the things that we had to do. I've always had this problem with somebody else buying my efforts wholesale, going out and selling my efforts retail, making money off of me, building their future at the expense of my own. And so we knew we were going to be entrepreneurs very early on.
I love network marketing because I can't even believe I'm saying that actually, because I gotta tell you, the first time Travis came home and said he joined it. Yes, everyone lives a life and they have a life and they go to work and they do what they do after work and they have their hobbies and activities, but I feel like network marketing has allowed us to be able to live the life that we want to live, and do the things that are important to us. And of course we have to work, and of course we work really hard, and of course it gets really crazy and there's stress involved, and there's all the things that are involved with any business that you would have. I mean, with our first 3 children, we did own gyms, and people want to work out in the morning before work and after work. So what does that mean? He's getting up at the crack of dawn before the kids are awake. He's opening the gym.
We never really found that true freedom in our traditional business because we had employees, we had overhead, we had, an office that I had to be at every single day. I was always away from my family.
I look back and I see how crazy that was, and we were happy and we did it. That's what we knew. But now I look at how we are now. Tuscany, our 4th child, she was the first child that we were able to have, and Travis be home for the whole thing.
When I looked at network marketing, what we found was an opportunity to be able to truly go build something over a period of a couple of years, a residual income stream that would give us back our most valuable commodity that we have, which is our time. We believe wholeheartedly in entrepreneurialism and free enterprise and capitalism, and we use our business to educate our children in those areas. My son Chandler spoke on stage at his first event when he was 11 years old about financial freedom from a child's perspective and what it means to have his mom and dad at home every day. For us, it's about creating amazing life experiences with the people that we love and care about most, and that's our family.
What's money for if you can't make memories with your family and be together?
We are a family first in everything that we do, and it's that love of family that at the end of the day matters most to us.
I'm Summer Flaherty. I am a wife, I am a mother, I am a dreamer, I am a team builder, I am a supporter, and I am a network marketing professional.
I am Travis Flaherty. I am a father, I am a husband, I'm a visionary, I'm a servant leader, I'm a dealer in hope, and I'm a network marketing
I was introduced to network marketing when I met Ivan, and that's when I saw a different side of life. That's when I saw that there was other possibilities other than my day job. My kids would always ask me, Mom, how come you're going to work every day and Dad is staying home? And that was really hard for me. I worked as a correctional officer in federal institution, jails, for a little over 10 years. It was a great experience, stressful at times, I should say many times, and I know it affected me, my family, and my kids. I just knew something was missing.
Prior to network marketing, I was one of those people that just barely got out of high school and barely scraped through university, and even when that was done, I came up with a whole lot of student loan debt and credit card debt, and I became a teacher. Why? Because I was passionate to work with kids, and that was really my passion. So, but you know, you can only earn so much. And I was one of those people that I didn't love somebody telling me how long my lunch break was going to be or how much vacation I was going to have. And you know, I was always capped. And with the amount of debt that I had coming out of university, I needed to find something to do on the side to implement to pay down some of that debt. So what we found in network marketing was a way that we could still help people but earn a whole lot more income.
First, I was just a supporter of Ivan. I went to the events, I supported him, and then I really started seeing how easy it was, how I could do it as well and learn some new skills. And that's when I got excited and we started doing it together.
You know, one of the biggest challenges for me is when I started was actually doing the work and showing up to do the business, away from all the distractions that are going to get you, learning to work, you know, from home. I decided a long time ago I was going to do it no matter what. The challenges are getting yourself right. We've learned that once we got ourselves right, the business became a whole lot easier. And when you understand that it's not perfect, it's just better, you'll treat it like a business, you'll treat it like life, and when challenges do come, you'll choose to overcome them. You know, I tell people all the time is that, you know, all I need to do is look at my kid's face. That's all the motivation I need to go and do what we need to do. You know, there's times when you don't feel like working. I just need to look at my kid's face, and that's more than enough to motivate me to do what we need to do to be able to keep and maintain the lifestyle that we have. Yeah, you know, when I think about financially, you know, a lot of people have different interpretations of rich and wealth, and I feel that we're wealthy. Why? Because we have the freedom, we have the time. And you know, we don't live a life full of stress. You know, we're busy because we want to be busy, not because we have to be busy.
Yes, we do make great money, but we also have the freedom to do what we want. So, and that's rich to me.
You know, one of the things is we live where we want to live. As you know, we're out here in the country. We live here on the water. It's absolutely beautiful. You know, one of the greatest benefits we were able to do just a little over a year ago was we took our family on an 8-month vacation. Traveling throughout North America, and as far as education for our kids, it was huge. You know, it was incredibly fun. But where else in the world could you do that outside of network marketing? We have 3 kids. One's not a kid anymore. We have a 4-year-old. Her name is Kylie. We have a 9-year-old. His name is Tyson, and we have a 21-year-old. Her name is Brittany, and Brittany's away in university. And you know, the biggest thing is we get up and start our day together. Actually, Elena's usually up a little bit before me each day. I'm not much of a morning person, and our son goes off to school, and Kylie gets to spend the day with us, hanging out, and we kind of work in around our plan. We have a motto. Our motto is to play hard and work hard. And in between all the hustle and bustle, I'd say our busiest time isn't our work. Our busiest time is running our kids around, you know, enjoying life, and we call it doing life. You know, we're just out having fun, as much fun as we can every day. Yeah, the kids are our full-time job. They really are. And, you know, everything from gymnastics to being at the hockey rink to being at the soccer field to, you know, doing the homework and being able to spend quality time doing those things. We're just on the go. And then we've got, you know, the RV, and we're out traveling around and camping and taking different trips on a regular basis. We're just full out. And, you know, our most precious time is we realize that we can't get that back.
We really do what we want when we want. We don't really have a schedule. Some days we'll work all day, some days we'll work half the day, and like Ivan said, we work hard and play hard. That's our motto.
You know, for a long time, you know, there were causes we wanted to give to that we couldn't. And today we give more to the causes that are important to us. You know, we're able to help out people that need our help more often, and you know, we don't have to think about it a whole lot. It's something that we want to do, and often we can do it, which we couldn't before.
I'm Elena. I'm a great mother. I'm a friend. I love helping people. I'm making a difference, and I'm a network marketing professional.
I am Ivan. I am a father. I am a leader. I am a giver, and I am a network marketing professional.
I don't have a traditional life. And I'm very happy that I don't have a traditional life. What I do is different from all of my friends, but that's okay with me because we're free. So I grew up in Huntington, Texas, a small town in Deep East Texas. I'm living on the land that I grew up on. My mom and dad live right down the road from my son and I. We have a house and a little farm. So while I was pregnant, The doctors saw something very abnormal on the scans and found out that he had fetal cholelithorax. Basically, the only thing you can do is just take the fluid out. So they were really pushing me to terminate. And I was not going to terminate. And if I had to come every day and have fluid taken out of me, I would. I went back every single week until I was 35 weeks pregnant. And they never had to take the fluid out again. He developed just like a regular baby. He's never had a problem since. I landed a teller job, making $10 an hour with a degree. I looked, and that's really all I could find. I was introduced to network marketing. I didn't have any training. I didn't really know anything. I just was doing it, but then when I had him, I wanted to be home with him. But I still wanted to work. I didn't want to just sit around and, do nothing every day. I think I realized that from seeing from others that this could be a career for someone. I was always very independent. I was always very confident. I never had that problem. And I had lost that. And when I started realizing that I could be successful, I started gaining that confidence back. I wanted to give my son and I a better life. We had been on government assistance since he was born. I kind of always felt like I was the underdog of the leaders. I was later to sign up than a lot of them. That made me work extra hard to catch up. And then when I caught up, I just was so excited because I was like, I caught up to like the big dogs. And so I took it and I ran with it. This was the time for me right now was to build my business. And that's exactly what I did. My parents now just love it. Almost a year ago, I purchased my first vehicle. Last summer, I paid off my student loans in full. And in December, I paid cash for my house. Aiden and I are home every day together. We go to bed whenever we want to go, whenever we want to go to bed. We wake up whenever we want to wake up. We go outside and play whenever we want to go outside and play. We literally have freedom. When my life changed and I was just so excited, all I wanted to do was give that to other people. I have one mission this year, and it is to have as many women on my team as I possibly can come home and be with their family and not have to worry anymore. I am Whitney Husband. I am a mother. I am a daughter. I am a friend. I am a mentor. I am an inspiration, and I am a network marketing professional. Ladies and gentlemen, my wish for you is that
you'll decide to become
a network marketing professional.
You'll decide to go pro.
Because it's a stone cold fact
that we have a better way.
Now let's go tell the world.